Hello everyone, this is Teacher Juvie and I will be your guide for today's lesson.
If the English subject has word phrases and sentences, mathematics also has mathematical phrases and sentences. These are expression and equation. In order for us to understand and solve a math problem, you have to translate verbal phrases to mathematical symbol to form mathematical phrases, and this is our topic for today. A mathematical phrase consists of letters and operational symbols like plus, minus, open and close parentheses, or times, division, or slash, which is called an expression, while an equation is a statement consisting of equal symbol between two expressions that have the same value. There is or are corresponding words for these symbols. Aside from operational symbols, it also includes variables and numbers. Let us study the situation. Imagine a fare for the first 4 km is 8 pesos and an additional of 1 peso for every kilometer. Richie will go to Laguna from Rizal and the distance from Rizal to Laguna is 99 kilometers. How much does she need to pay? So let us illustrate the problem. So from Rizal to Laguna, so sa 4 km, 8 pesos ba ang pamasahe. Then, ang layo ng Rizal sa Laguna ay 99 kilometers. Then there is an additional 1 peso for every kilometer. Kung ang first 4 km is 8 pesos, we need to find the amount of fare for the remaining distance to get the amount which Richie needs to pay. So the remaining distance is 95 kilometers. Paano naging 95 kilometers? We subtract 4 kilometers from 99 kilometers. Okay? So let y be the fixed amount of 1 peso for every kilometer. So to find the total amount of fare, we will use the expression 95y plus 8. Then in order for us to solve the problem, we have to evaluate 95y plus 8. So 95, y will be 1 peso. So 95 times 1 plus 8. That is equal to 103. Therefore, Richie needs to pay 103 pesos. Okay, so let's have problem number 2. Maria and her family donated face masks and face shields in a certain school. They donated a total of 2,400 packs containing face masks and face shields. If the number of face masks is twice the number of face shields, how many face masks did they donate? So we are looking for the number of face masks na kanilang dinonate. So let x be the number of face shields. So kailangan kapag tayo ay magsasolve ng problem, kailangan mag-set tayo ng variable. So ang ginamit nating variable dito ay x. So yung x, ito yung number ng face shield. Then, ang sabi dyan, ang number naman ng face mask ay twice the number, ang number ng face mask nga ay twice ng number ng face shield. So we have to get the twice of x, diba? Which is x is the number of face shield. Then, ang total number ng packs ay 2,400. So, paano natin siya ita-translate into mathematical expression or algebraic expression? Okay, so ang gagawin natin ay pagsasamahin natin yung x tsaka 2x, diba? Yung x, ito yung number ng face shield, i-add natin sa number ng face mask, kung saan ang kanyang value ay 2x, then, yung i-equate natin siya sa total number of packs, which is 2,400. So, ang ating expression ngayon is x plus 2x equals 2,400. Okay, so these are the things that we need to remember when we are translating word phrases into algebraic expressions. So first, we have to know that algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase consisting of letters, numbers, and operation symbols. So, binubuo siya ng mga letters, ng numbers, tsaka mga operational symbol. To translate word phrases into algebraic expression, the important thing to do is to familiarize the words and phrases associated with symbols or operations. So, kailangan familiar tayo dun sa mga words or phrases para ma-translate natin siya into symbols. Okay, so narito ang mga words and phrases na associated sa mga symbols. Okay, so unahin natin yung 4 fundamental operations natin. So, ang mathematical operations natin, for example, is addition. So, ang symbol natin dyan, alam naman natin, is plus sign. Ang mga words or phrases na associated sa addition are increased by, more than, the sum of, plus, added to, the total of. So, pag narinig nyo tong mga words na to or nabasa nyo tong words na to or phrases, ang operation dyan is addition. Next, for subtraction, so we use the minus sign. So, ito yung mga words or phrases associated sa subtraction. We have minus, less, less than, the difference of, decreased by, diminished by, subtracted from, taken away from. So, yung mga words na yan and phrases, ito ay nangangahulugan na gagamit tayo ng subtraction. Next, for multiplication, so, ang mga words or phrases naman na associated dito ay times, of the product, or of, the product of, twice, multiplied by. Okay, so next naman for division, so, ang mga words or phrases dito ay divided by, the quotient of, the ratio of. So, ito yung mga words and phrases associated sa division. For equal symbol naman, so, ang mga words and phrases na gagamitan natin ng equal symbol ay yung is, equals, is the same as, is equal to. Okay, so from this table, you will see that these are word phrases translated into algebraic expression. So, itong x plus 4, the sum of x and 4, x added to 4, x increased by 4, and 4 more than x. Kapag translate natin siya sa algebraic expression, that is x plus 4. So, gagamit tayo ng x and yung symbol na addition, then 4. Next, y minus 9, the difference of y and 9, y decreased by 9, y diminished by 9, 9 less than y less than 9, 9 subtracted from y, and y subtracted by 9. Ito naman yung kanyang algebraic expression. So, y, ang letters or yung ginamit nating variable, then we use the minus sign and 9. Next, 2 times m, twice of m multiplied by 2, the double of m, the product of 2 and m. Kapag tinranslate natin siya sa algebraic expression, that is 2m. And next, n divided by 6, 1/6 of n, the quotient of n and 6, the ratio of n and 6. So we will use the symbol, or we translate this word phrases as n over 6. O pwede rin naman tayong gumamit ng division symbol, yung n divided by 6. Okay, so let's try to translate this algebraic expression. 6 more than twice a number. So, isa-isayin natin. So, mag-set tayo ng variable natin. So, let a be the number. So, yung a ang gagamitin natin as the number. Okay? So, we will represent a as a number. Okay, so sabi, 6 more than twice a number. So, isa-isayin natin. 6 more than. 6 more than. So, 6, ang more than is addition. Then, twice is 2 times a number. So, ganito na siya pag translate natin sa algebraic expression, 6 plus 2a, or 6 more than twice a number. Okay, so another word phrases. A number decreased by 5 is 11. So, let n be the number. So, ang gagamitin nating letter or variable is n. So, a number which is represented by n, decreased is minus or subtract, decreased by 5, nabawasan ng 5, is, ang gagamitin natin for is equal symbol, then 11. So, ang translated nito sa algebraic expression will be n minus 5 equals 11, or a number decreased by 5 is 11. Okay, next. The quotient of 15 and 5 subtracted from the product of 15 and 5. So, ang quotient daw ng 15 tsaka ng 5, ano ba yung quotient, diba? Is sinubtract daw or binawas doon sa product ng 15 and 5. So, translate natin siya. So, ang quotient ng 15 and 5. So, inuna muna natin yung quotient ng 15 and 5. So, this will be 15 divided by 5. Kasi, sinubtract daw siya mula sa product ng 15 and 5. So, ibabawas mo tong quotient ng 15 and 5 sa product ng 15 and 5. So, ito dapat ang kanyang kalalabasan. Or para mas maganda na siya kapag sinulat, ginagamitan natin siya ng open and close parentheses para mahiwalay natin yung mga operation symbols. So, ganito siya. 15 times 5 minus 15 divided by 5, or sa word naman, the quotient of 15 and 5 subtracted from the product of 15 and 5. The sum of a number and 4 divided by 2. Okay, so ang sum daw ng number and 4. So let n be the number. So n plus 4 is divided by 2. So we will use the division symbol. Then 2. So pwede natin siyang isulat as n plus 4 divided by 2, or in fractional or in rational form, pwede siyang isulat as n plus 4 over 2. So same lang siya ng value or translation. So pwede niyo siyang isulat ng gagamit ka ng division symbol or in rational form. Okay, so we have to remember that the symbol or letter in an expression that represents one or more numbers is called variable. So, yung mga letters or symbols na nakikita natin doon sa expression, ang tawag natin doon ay variable. Any specific number in an expression is called constant. Yung specific number naman na ating nakikita sa expression, ang tawag natin doon ay constant. When we say constant, a constant is any symbol that does not change in value. So, constant siya, hindi siya pwedeng mabago. So, yun talaga yung kanyang value. Okay, so we have to take note yung term. A term is a number or variable, or a product or a quotient of a number and variables raised to a specified power. The terms are separated by plus or minus sign. So, pinaghihiwalay lamang sila ng plus or minus sign. It is not necessary to write the sign, the positive sign at the beginning of a term. So, hindi na natin kailangang isulat yung plus sign dun sa beginning ng term. The number beside a variable is called numerical coefficient. So, dalawa kasi yung coefficient natin. Meron tayong literal coefficient and numerical coefficient. Yung kadalasang katabi ng variable na number, ang tawag natin doon is numerical coefficient. Okay, so using this example, 2x plus 6. So let us identify the term, the variables, the coefficient, and the constant. So from this expression, so x is a variable which represents the unknown value. So yung x dyan, yung variable, diba? Sabi nga sa variable, siya yung letter or symbol. So unknown pa yung kanyang value. Then 2 is the numerical coefficient of x. Okay, so yung katabi ng ating variable na number, ang tawag doon ay numerical coefficient, and that is 2. Then 6 is the constant value term which has definite value. So ito yung hindi pwedeng or wala nang ibang value. 6 na siya. 6 lang talaga siya. Okay? Hindi siya pwedeng mabago. So next, 2x plus 6 has 2 terms. So dalawa yung terms ng ating ng expression na to. So, tandaan nyo ang term ay pinaghihiwalay ng plus or minus sign. So, kaya 1, 2. Okay, another example, 4 times a number increased by 5. So let us translate these word phrases into mathematical expression or algebraic expression. So 4 times a number increased by 5. So 4 ibig sabihin 4 times a number. We will use 4y. Sa pag-represent ng variable, pwedeng kahit anong letters ang gamitin mo. Okay? Any letters in the alphabet. So, pero usually, ginagamit natin dyan is yung mga variables or letters na y, x, n, gano'n. Pero kahit anong letters, pwede yan. So, 4y plus 5 kasi sabi increased by 5. So, ito na yung kanyang algebraic expression. So, let us identify the following parts. So, y is the variable, and 4 is the numerical coefficient of y. Okay? Then, 5 is the constant value term. And ilan yung kanyang terms? Again, 2 terms ang expression na to ay binubuo ng dalawang terms kasi sila ay pinaghihiwalay ng plus sign. So, ang dalawang terms ay ang 4y and 5. Okay, another, 15 subtracted from thrice a number. So, lagi dito, kapag nakita niyo yung word na subtracted from, ibig sabihin, yung 15 ang sinabtract mula sa thrice ng isang number. Okay? So, kapag tinranslate natin siya sa algebraic expression, this will become 3x minus 15. Nakita nyo? Nasa pangalawang term yung 15 kasi yung 15 yung sinabtract mula doon sa thrice ng number. Okay. So, x is the variable, 3 is the numerical coefficient, negative 15 is the constant value term. So, bakit natin sinama yung negative sign? Kasama yan sa constant. Ibig sabihin, negative 15. Then, it has 2 terms. Again, dalawa yung kanyang term dahil pinaghihiwalay naman sila ng minus sign. So, 3x and negative 15, yun yung dalawang terms. Okay, next. 30 added to the product of 6 and 4. So, yung 30, inad daw dun sa product ng 6 and 4. So, i-translate natin siya sa algebraic expression. This will become 30 plus, open and close parenthesis, 6 times 4. Yung x dito is not variable ha. Ayan ay symbol. Operational symbol. So, 6 times 4. Okay, so no variable tayo dito. Then, 36 and 4, ito yung mga constant. Sila yung mga constant value term. And it has 2 terms because pinagsaseparate sila ng addition symbol. 30 tsaka 6 times 4. Yan yung dalawang terms sa expression na ito. Okay, let's have the first activity. Translate each of the following into algebraic expressions. Okay, number 1, 1/2 x minus 12. So dito, given na yung mga variable, mayroon na siyang variable na gagamitin. So, 1/2 x minus 12. So, pag translate natin yan sa algebraic expression, that is 1/2 x minus 12. Next, x diminished by thrice y. So, when the word diminish is represented by minus symbol, diba? Or subtraction symbol. So, yung x, binawasan natin ng 3y. Next, twice the sum of x and y. So, twice yung sum daw ng x and y. So, gagamit tayo ng open and close parenthesis para mapakita natin na yung twice ng sum ng x and y. Okay? Next, number 4. The sum of thrice x and y. Yung sum daw ng thrice ng x and y. So, this will become 3x plus y. Okay? Next, 4 times x decreased by 5. So, yung 4 times natin sa x, then babawasan by ng 5. So, 4x minus 5. So, these are the translated algebraic expression for these word phrases. Okay, for the next activity, we will encircle the variables and box the constant term in each expression. So, since we already know how to identify the variable and the constant term, so let's try. So, 2x plus 10. So, i-encircle natin yung variable dito. Siyempre, kita naman natin ang variable is yung x. And yung constant dito ay 10. So, we will box 10. Next, number 2. Y minus 6. So, ang variable is y. and yung ating constant ay negative 6. Sama nyo yung negative symbol sa pagbabas. Next, number 3, 3z plus 2. So, ang variable is z and the constant is 2. Next, number 4, 4x minus 2y plus 5. So, from this expression, dalawa ang ating bibilugang variable, yung x and yung y. Then, yung constant ay 5. Next, number 5, 6 times x plus 4. So, ang ating variable is x, then yung constant natin dito ay 6 and 4. Bakit 6 and 4? Kasi, kapag ating i-evaluate to, kailangan muna nating makuha ang product ng 6 and 4 para makuha natin yung pinaka-constant niya. So, 6 times 4 is 24. So, kaya 6 and 4 yung ating kinuhang constant. Okay, next, if A represents its present age, how can we express each of the following in terms of variable A? So, yung A na nire-represent dito ay yung present age ni Arkin. Okay, so let's translate the following word phrases. Number 1, Arkin's age 5 years ago. So, yung age ni Arkin 5 years ago, so pag nirepresent natin siya sa expression, that is A minus 5. The number 2, thrice Arkin's age. So, thrice lang ng age ni Arkin, so 3A. Number 3, his age after 4 years. So, yung age niya, mag-a-add tayo ng 4. So, A plus 4. Number 4, 2/3 his present age. So, pwedeng 2/3 A. Number 5, twice his age after 3 years. So, doble yung age niya after ng 3 years. So, twice. Ang age niya after 3 years ay A plus 3. So, dodoblehin natin yon. So, kaya naging 2A plus 3. Translate each problem into a mathematical equation. So, the first problem is the price of 32 inches LED television is 15,500, less than twice the price of the old model. If it costs 29,078 pesos to buy a new 32 inches LED television, what is the price of the old model? So, hindi natin siya isosolve. Ita-translate lamang natin yung mga words or phrases dito sa problem into mathematical equation. Okay, so ang gawin natin, let x be the price of old model TV. So, gagawin nating x yung price ng old model TV. Tapos, sabi dyan, i-translate natin itong phrases na to, 15,500. So, the price of 32 inches LED television is 15,500, less than twice the price of the old model. So, yung 15,500, yan, sulat natin. Tapos, less than. So, when we say less than, that is subtraction. So, less than twice. Pag sinabing twice is doble. Doble ng presyo ng old model. O, yung x, nilagay natin yung variable na x kasi siya yung ating representation for the price of the old model TV. Then, if it costs 29,078, so i-equate natin to, itong expression sa 29,078. So, para makuha natin yung price ng old model TV. So, this is now the mathematical equation for the problem. 2x minus 15,500 equals 29,078. Okay, for number 2, the perimeter of the rectangle is 96 when the length of the rectangle is twice the width. What are the dimensions of the rectangle? Again, we're not going to solve the problem, but we will just translate this problem into mathematical equation. Okay, so ang ginagamit ko dito, ginagamit ko na yung mga formulas, yung mga letters dun sa formula ng pagkuha ng perimeter ng rectangle. Sabi, ang perimeter ng rectangle is 96. So, P equals 96, di ba? P equals 96. Then, the length of a rectangle, gagamit tayo ng L for the length. Ang length daw is twice ng width. Okay, so, If the length is twice the width, what are the dimensions of the rectangle? So, since perimeter ang ating hinahanap, ang formula natin para makuha ang perimeter ng rectangle is P equals 2L plus 2W. Then, sa-substitute natin tong mga nakuha nating values. So, yung 96, substitute natin sa P. Then, yung 2 times L. Yung value ng L, which is 2W, isa-substitute natin dito sa ating L. Okay, so 2 times 2W plus 2W. Okay, so this will be the mathematical equation for this problem. So let's now translate the following word phrases to algebraic expressions and identify the variables and constant terms used. Okay, so we have here word phrases, then kukunin natin or itatranslate natin muna siya into algebraic expression para makuha natin or ma-identify natin yung mga variables, constant, and coefficient. Okay, so the first number, twice a number added to 7. So, twice a number. So, doble ng number, in-add sa 7. So, let's represent the number as n. So, ang variable na ginamit natin dito is n. Then, the constant is 7 and the coefficient of n is 2. Okay, next, number 2. 3 less than x. So, if we are going to express this or translate this into algebraic expression, this will become x minus 3. So, ang ating variable dito is x, then the constant is negative 3, and ang ating coefficient is 1. So, bakit tayo nagkaroon dito ng coefficient na 1? So, tatandaan nyo, kapag letters lang or wala kayo nakikitang katabing number dito sa ating variable, meron siyang nagtatagong imaginary 1. Okay, tatandaan nyo, meron siyang numerical coefficient na 1. So, kaya ang coefficient niya ay 1. Okay, next, number 3. Thrice y minus 7. So, thrice daw ng y minus 7. So, 3y minus 7. So, ang ating variable is y. The constant is negative 7 and ang ating coefficient is 3. Next, number 4, 3 times a number plus 16. So, 3 times a number, para din siyang thrice a number. So, 3 times a number plus 16. So, 3n plus 16. So, ang ating variable na ginamit ay n. Then, ang constant is 16 and the coefficient is 3. Next, number 5. 9 subtracted from twice a number. So, yung 9 ang binawas doon sa twice ng number. So, gagawin natin, ang ating magiging subtrahend dyan is yung 9, diba? Then, dahil siya ang binawas doon sa twice ng number, kaya pag tinranslate natin siya sa algebraic expression, this will become 2n minus 9. Ang ating variable ay n. Ang constant is negative 9 and the coefficient is 2.
Thanks for watching this video. Hit like if you learned from this video and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Thank you so much.